HOLO stock gained 14.82% in the regular session of today, the 11th of September 2025. The stock is equally trending as traders increasingly debate its potential for a short squeeze, with many drawing comparisons to other small cap stocks that have experienced sudden outsized price movements. The discussion has been fueled by the stock's relatively low float and history of volatile trading, conditions that some investors see as prime for a breakout if momentum builds. Okay, so coming to its technicals, the price pressure momentum readings reveal a complex technical picture. The only moving average that is in trend mode and in a strong one is the 10-day moving average because of this gain of 14.82%. Okay, so it's indicating that its shorter term moving average has a strong upward momentum with a significant angle of attack. All the other moving averages, the 21 day, the 40-day, and the long term 200-day are negative. Okay. As it concerns the 200-day moving average, it is deeply negative, confirming the stock remains well below its long-term trend. That's it here. This is the 200-day moving average is sloping steeply downwards. So the stock is trading above all the other moving averages apart from this 200-day moving average. Okay, so however, the derivative on that 10-day moving average, this one here, you can see down here, they're both negative. You can see that. Yeah. So the first and second derivatives, all negative, suggest that the short-term momentum has maybe decelerating. Okay, which could indicate today's surge might face some resistance. Okay, it may have done so. Let's see. Yeah, it did face some resistance. Got rejected at $5.25. Yeah, indeed, that's confirmed. So the stock is trading above its short-term averages, but dramatically below the 200-day moving average. This creates a classic explosive breakout from oversold scenario that short squeeze hunters often target. Okay, dynamics on the short squeeze potential. The 2.12 volume represents significant interests, likely driven by technical breakout above short-term resistance, social media buzz around short squeeze potential, fundamental discussions about cash reserves and Bitcoin holdings, short squeeze mechanics. We don't have the short interest, but some are saying it is there. Limited floats availability, sustained buying pressure above key resistance levels. The current price action suggests the initial conditions may be forming. So short squeeze mechanics for a legitimate short squeeze to hold, according to Claude. Okay, I think it may have has it sustained buying pressure above key resistance levels. I'm not sure whether that has happened. Maybe these two, yeah, maybe current price action suggests initial conditions. Yeah. Okay, resistance level with resistance target, so 5.68. This is above this intraday high. Yeah, above this intraday high. So 5.68 immediate resistance. And where did it close? It closed at 5.19. Okay, second target would be 6.21 major breakout level, and then 6.55 squeeze target zone. Okay, fundamental backdrop. Okay, you can have a read of those. Okay, dilution concerns, past dilution issues create a double-edged sword. Historical shareholder value destruction if dilution has stopped. Any positive catalyst could have amplified impact on reduced share count. Okay, risk assessment and trading implications. If price pressure momentum won, this one here, It measures the angle of attack of the this one here measures the angle of attack of the 10-day moving average. It maintains trend above 0.25 and volume sustains above average. HOLO could target 6.21 to 6.55 range, representing a 25% upside from current levels. The negative derivatives in the that moving average and deeply negative um, 200-day moving average. Okay, suggest any failure to hold above 5.13 could trigger rapid unwinding back toward 4.6 and $4.8 range. Okay, one more time. Any failure to hold above 5.13. So it's critical to watch. Okay, it's just it's at a slight premium to that. Okay, let's see. We'll see. Let's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, strategic considerations. This appears to be a high risk, high reward momentum play rather than a fundamental investment. The technical setup suggests potential for combined upward movement, but traders should be prepared for significant volatility given the stock's history and current technical divergences. The key will be whether HOLO can maintain momentum above 5.28 and break through 5.52 to confirm the breakout's sustainability. Okay, yeah, this is a chart we broke down. However, we used the price, we used the market grid data. That market grid will be it's like a trading range on the 1 hour chart because the 1 hour chart is much more responsive and it gave a balanced picture. It gave a balanced picture. It was that the picture it presented a stock that is trading between its resistance and support zones, whereas the market grid on this daily chart hadn't reacted yet. The price was trading right outside of its market grid, and the implication of that will be such the interpretation of that will be that the fact that it's trading outside of it, there's far less. There's usually there's the gravity is there for it to come back into the grid, but it's not as high as it will be or as it is when it's declining and in the support zones. The gravity there is much more amplified as against. It's like when an aircraft is flying against, escaping from the atmosphere. An aircraft, it could be a rocket. There's resistance. Gravity is still playing out, but because the momentum is there from its engines, it's going to be defying gravity. It's going to be escaping from gravity. So if I presented that picture, you would see a different thing altogether. You will be seeing a breakout that is, we'll be seeing maybe higher prices may continue to print. But I presented a more balanced picture where they're still facing some resistance and also still being drawn down by the gravity from the support zones. So the stock is currently trending right now. This will be first major gain in a long time. Yeah, first major gain in a long time. So have a look and see what you make of Holo stock. But before we go, let's see what's this is the post market session. Let's see how they are trading the stock. It's quite active for a post market session. Okay, not so active as such. Okay, you can see people want to sell at 520. People want to buy at 519. Okay. Nobody here is nobody's here. Nobody's ever able to get this transaction through. Okay, 5.65. People are looking for that. So this is what did he say here? It says here that it will be critical for for the momentum to, let's say, the key will be whether Holo can maintain momentum above 5.28. Okay, so we have here 5.20. No, no, so 5.20 here. We had some projections 5.28. We had some volume, some, yeah, 5.65. Okay, but this is for those who want to buy. This is not wonderful news. Okay, well, not so bad. It's just at least amongst, if you think selling is not good, but at least they are hoping that the price might go up. Yeah. So we haven't seen anything ambitious in terms of open orders. Okay, yeah, just have a look and see what you make of Holo stock. And thank you very much for watching this video.